Welcome to Build Your Arsenal. I went to a few big box gun stores recently to see if I could find quality 9mm handguns under $500. I'm not talking Taurus, the Ruger RXM, or Canucks here. I was actually surprised at the results, and that's what this video is all about. But before we get started, give this video a like, share it, leave a comment, and subscribe to help out the channel. One reoccurring theme I found was handguns that had been more than $500 in very recent years are now available under $500. With the handgun industry embracing the need to be optic ready out of the box, and the smallest tweaks leading to entirely new iterations and versions of the same basic polymer striker-fired handgun, there's some real bargains to be scored, especially if you're willing to have a handgun that isn't the latest iteration of what the more expensive handgun is based off of. Again, I was able to find all these handguns at the big box gun stores for under $500. They used to be much more, and they're all in 9mm. I can't give specifics on where or what stores because of YouTube's policies, so you'll have to do a little guesswork, but if you look around at the big box gun stores, you'll be in luck. So let's get started. First up is the Walther PDP series, including the PDP F series. I was a little shocked to find these under $500. They're optics ready, they offer superior ergonomics with interchangeable back straps, the trigger is best in class, and one of the most crisp for a striker-fired pistol. It has fantastic accuracy too. In my opinion, it's one of the best polymer striker pistols out there in terms of recoil as well. If you want a workhorse that's great for home defense, carry, or competition, the PDP is a great choice. Just thinking about it makes me want to take mine out to the range. Second is the Beretta APX A1. This is the new version of the APX that was in the MHS competition for the US military. Stick with the full-size or compact here, not the carry version. The original APX was underrated, but the A1 improves on an already reliable, durable design. The A1 added an optic-ready slide, improved the ergonomics. It has also redesigned the slide serrations that gave the original APX a love it or hate it look that I think most people hated. In the third spot is the CZP-10 series. This is an example of a manufacturer adding an optics-ready slide, and then the original models take a sharp price drop. The CZP-10 series was almost a Glock killer for me when it came out. Its ergonomics, low bore axis that helps mitigate recoil, and the smooth trigger make it a great choice. I will say I did find optic-ready versions with a Viridian red dot for just a little more than $500. I'll also mention the P0709 here as well. Same story as the P10 series, where CZ has released the P09F and C Nocturne that are optics ready, and the originals are now much more affordable. The fourth is the FN509. FN sought consultation from Larry Vickers for the development of this pistol. It's the modified result of their submission to the MHS competition for the US military. This is another polymer striker-fired pistol that's easy to forget about because it's sort of vanilla on the surface, but in actual range use, there's just something about it where I always shoot it extremely well. The model I found under $500 was just the original 509, not optics ready. Another option from FN worth considering under $500 is the FN Reflex, not the MRD or red dot ready version. The hammer-fired trigger is so good, and I think it's one of the tamest micro compacts that I've used. It's so good that I plan to purchase the new FN Reflex XL soon. Fifth is the Kimber R7 Moo. I've been seeing these under $400, and it's a solid purchase. This is one that I've been very tempted to purchase myself just because the price is so good, and when it came out, it received some really great reviews. The ergonomics and stippling are done very well, and it's generally considered one of the better micro compacts in terms of recoil. It's definitely worth the look, and in my mind, kind of kicked off the new era of Kimber. Next, we have to mention Sig Sauer. The original P365 and the P320 are both easy to get at under $500. SIG is polarizing. I don't want to get into that, but the P365 with its modularity and aftermarket support is worth getting into in my opinion, or you can just buy the fire control unit. Another SIG worth mentioning is the SP2022. This gives you a polymer pistol that's inspired by the classic line of SIG with its hammer-fired double-action, single-action trigger. At number 7 is the Springfield Hellcat. The Hellcat gave us a solid competitor in the early days of the micro-compact wars. If you weren't a SIG guy, the Hellcat made for a solid alternative. It's still worth taking a look at if you're in the market for a micro-compact and you don't like SIG, but I think that P365 has won the war. Lastly, at number 8, you have the Glock 17 or 19 Gen 3. It's a good idea to own at least one Glock, so you can't go wrong here. Let me know if you found any other solid buys under $500 in the comments, and good luck building your arsenal. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.